Hi guys, say hi everybody. First off, I just want to explain my horrible voice. I'm getting over a cold and got bronchitis and my voice is gone. So I am so sorry for the way I sound. Please bear with me. I really wanted to get this video up because it is so long overdue. Buddy, it's so long overdue. So anyway, as you can tell by the title, this is Miles' 1 year update. Yay! Can't believe you're 1 year. Technically, he's almost 15. Well, no, he is 15 months old. So it's about 3 months overdue. So anyway, first off, I'm just going to start off with how big he is. He is 22 pounds and he's 29 inches tall. So he's not like super big, but he's not super tiny. So, but yeah, so he isn't like a super ginormal baby, but he's not super tiny. He is wearing size 18-month clothing. That's the size I bought his fall stuff in. And so he is in 18-month clothing and he is still in a size 3 diaper in the Huggies. Some 12-month clothing will fit him still, but for the most part, I have him in 18-month. He has a total of 8 teeth. He has 4 teeth on the top front and 4 teeth on the bottom front, so he's getting to be quite the little chomper. I think he's cutting a molar because the other day when I was playing with him and tickling him and he had his mouth open, I thought I saw what looked like a tip of a molar coming in the back. So, but for now he just has 8 teeth. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I've got some toys up here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let him play with them. Or I don't know, he might just want to try to get the camera. Say hi, buddy. So while he plays, I will just go over some other things about him. He is saying some words now. He says mama, he says daddy, he says kitty, and one cute thing he'll say is like when he's done nursing, he'll say all done. Or if he's like done in his booster seat and I go to get him down, he'll say all done. So he does say all done for things. But he is kind of more on the quiet side. He doesn't say a whole lot because he's just kind of more quiet and reserved. And I think also he's got so many people that help take care of him that we all just, between all of us, we all know what he needs. And so he doesn't really have to like verbally say, but I am teaching him some signs. Like he knows like more, and he knows eat, and he knows drink. He knows thank. I'm trying to get him to learn to say thank you. So I think that's kind of fun when sorry, my cat's in here. I think it's kind of fun when they can sign. Man, this really sucks having my voice this way. So, but I do try to get him to say words, but they only talk when they're ready. So I'm not like forcing him, but I am trying to get him to try to say some words to me to let me know what he's wanting. Alright, so he is still breastfeeding. He breastfeeds about, I want to say about 4 times a day. He usually will breastfeed when he gets up in the morning, and then when he goes down for a nap, and then sometimes, not all the time, he'll nurse like around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, but that's not every day, just depends on what we're doing. And then of course he nurses when he goes to bed. So it just ranges between 3 and 4 times a day. But that's still going really good. I'm hoping that I can continue to breastfeed until he's 2. Some of his like favorite food, loves to eat like every morning he will eat either like a waffle or pancakes, and then he usually has bananas or blueberries or strawberries with it. So those are some of his favorite foods as far as like breakfast goes. He also really loves scrambled eggs. He loves string cheese and chicken nuggets. I know those aren't as good, and he loves yogurt, and of course he really likes French fries. So I don't give him French fries very often, but sometimes he'll have them and he loves them. So, but he's a pretty good eater. He isn't too picky, so I don't have too much of a difficult time getting him to eat. He's a pretty good eater. Oh, and he also loves the baby food pouches, the like on-the-go pouches. He will eat like anything, any one of those kinds of food pouches. He loves all the different flavors. His schedule kind of goes like this. He's down to 1 nap a day now, and he usually goes to bed about 8 o'clock, and he still gets up one time in the night to nurse, and he usually does that around 4, and then he goes back to sleep, but he sleeps till about 7:30. So he sleeps from about 8 o'clock at night till about 7:30 in the morning, with getting up one time to nurse. And then he goes down for a nap around 12:30 to 2. So he's just down to the 1 nap, and he does almost 12 hours at night. So he's a pretty good sleeper. And one thing that we try to do every day is go outside and play. He loves to go outside and play. In the afternoon, most of the neighbor kids are outside playing in the front, so I'll just go out there, and him and Emma will go out and play with the neighbor kids, and he just thinks he's so big, just toddling after the bigger kids. It's so funny to watch him. He just thinks he's so cool, and I think he has the best time out there. And when it's time to come in, he throws the biggest fit. He just gets so sad and brokenhearted when it's time to come inside. But some of the other things that he loves to do for play are, he loves any kind of electronics. He's always trying to touch I have my computer on my vanity, and he's always like reaching up, trying to touch the keyboard, trying to get the mouse. He loves any phones. He loves the iPads. He loves Emma's Kindle. He loves the remotes. Just anything electronic, the cameras, anything electronic, he will try to get his little hands on. And he surprisingly can do some interesting things on my phone. He also loves to read books. If I sit down and read books to him, he will just sit on my lap forever and just read all kinds of different like picture books. He loves that a lot. And I try to read to him at night before bed. I try to sit down and read a story to him. Also loves balls, any kind of ball. He loves big balls, little balls, any kind. He loves to pick them up and throw them and then chase after them. And then sometimes it's funny, if it's like a squishier ball, he will like throw it and then he'll crawl after it and he will pick it up in his mouth and like carry it around like a puppy dog. It's so funny. He is so strong. This kid is so crazily, unusually strong. Even at the doctor's office, he noticed how strong he was because he flipped out of my lap onto his stomach in a way that the doctor was like, that is a motor skill that most babies do not develop till they're older. He said that took some major core strength for him to flip himself like that. And then he just noticed like with his arms like pulling him, he just noticed that his upper body strength is really strong. And one thing that he will do is I can get him to hang from the counter in our kitchen. I just put him up to it and he'll put his hands up on the counter and I can let go and he will hang there like a little gymnast. I actually have a picture of him doing that, so I'll go ahead and just show you guys right here, but it's so funny. I need to get him into gymnastics because he's and we have like a 16 cube organizer in our family room. He will like try to climb in front of it. I don't know, he just tries to climb everything. Yeah, that boy needs to be in gymnastics because he is a mover. He's walking now. He started walking when he was about 13 months old, so about a month after his birthday is when he really started walking, just most of the time. And it was just like one day. He just started doing it like it wasn't even like a crawling around a little and then walking and then crawling and walking. It was just one day. That's all I did was walk. And he's so funny because the first like 2 weeks, and he still kind of does it now, but he just wanders. Because walking is so fascinating for him. He'll just do this figure 8 around the sectional in our family room, back into the kitchen around the table, and then around the island, and then back around the kitchen table, and back around the sectional. He'll just do like these figure 8s like all over, and he just wanders. He just thought, I guess when he was first walking, it was just so fun for him that that's like all he would do. He wouldn't even play with toys. He would just wander and walk all over the place. It was so cute. But now that he's like a month past that, he's really stable and he doesn't do as much of just the wandering, walking for fun. He still does, but not as much. But he's just overall just really happy. He's just really laid back. He's really happy. I tell you, man, though, when he gets mad, if there's something, because he's old enough that he knows what he wants, and if he doesn't get it, he goes from 0 to 100. There's like no in between. It's happy Miles, super angry Miles within a matter of like 2 seconds. But he's pretty easy to calm down. Like, he doesn't stay angry for forever. I can usually get him to calm down pretty quickly, but you know, 85% of the time he's super happy. Probably 90% of the time. It's just when he's hungry or tired or thirsty or just, you know, just the normal things that would make anybody unhappy is when he's unhappy. Or like if he has to come in from outside or something like that. Or when I put him in his car seat in the car, he hates that. He will throw a fit for about 10 seconds and then he's over it. But most of the time, he's a pretty happy-go-lucky little guy, and he's just been so much fun. The older kids have just had so much fun with him, and I have too. Sometimes I tell my husband, I'm like, I don't know, sometimes maybe we should have another one. I don't know. He's just been such a sweetheart. Such a fun caboose of our family train. Okay, well anyway, that does it for Miles's update. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And again, I apologize for my voice. Can you say bye? Look, say bye. Can you wave? Oh, that's another thing he does. He waves bye-bye, but he'll make a wire. Yeah, there you go. Say bye-bye. Can you do it? Say bye-bye. Bye. Do it. See, there's Miles in there. Say bye-bye. Do it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do it. Come on. Bye-bye. He's going to make a liar out of me. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video about Miles, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. Bye!